No BS major crypto signals, Balancer V2, Aura, CONVEX forks to Pulsechain fux.io/2fux.io. Monthly trends. Reported weekly. Outside the weekly portfolio update this week, I wanted to announce that I will be hosting an AMA with the 2fux founders this weekend. This is an open mic event that anyone can come on and ask questions relating to fux.io, forked V2 ETH Balancer on Pulsechain, and how 2fux, forked ETH Aura/Convex on Pulsechain, will work with voting rights and staking opportunities. As I am not user of the ETH chain versions, this is all new to me, but anyone can see the massive success and TVL totaling in the billions with little research and would have had to wonder why at some point. Also, the low APR percent seem like it is only for the super rich over on ETH. Not to mention, in some of these protocols you could be asked to move around what can only be described as dust amounts of crypto, so not for the small investor at all. From the initial material I have been given on the Balancer V2 protocol version on ETH chain I have looked into so far, it would invoke average to experienced users' eyes to glaze over as they watch someone doing the complex steps at first glance. However, with this seriously battle-tested code forked from ETH chain responsible for attracting billions of dollars of TVL over there, this deserves a deeper dive as there are solutions and pre-built automations that ETH chain does not have that Tetra.win delivers exclusively to Pulsechain users. ETH chain, with its high gas fees, pushes out smaller investors and does not offer solutions for multiple steps to follow to gain the maximum returns for the small investor. On Pulsechain, automated software tools will allow pre-done strategies or design bespoke strategies yourself as a drag-and-drop solution to automate any or the entire process. Plus, the low gas fees on Pulsechain are enjoyed with the same security as ETH chain, as it is a complete system state copy of ETH. You can see why my wheels are turning. I have speculated previously that Vitalik and the Ethereum Foundation's efforts appear to be directed to fund, assist and promote L2 protocols is not merely a friendly gesture, but a strategic business decision. This outcome of allowing for lower gas fees solutions via those other L2 chains, only fuels my suspicion that this is an effort to allow ETH price and ETH native chain gas fees to rise intentionally. No surprise to me, as further confirmed the other day with the announcement that ETH gas may increase by a third. The franchise is the L2S, the real estate is the ETH native settlement layer 1 in my opinion. See Ray Kroc story. As I have held this suspicion that ETH gas fees will again head sky high in our future, I really do think these new forked protocols built on Pulsechain are proverbially skating to where the hockey puck is heading, as opposed to just another L2 solution that settles on ETH. Even though on the face of it now, I'm super early, I like the thought of being an early big fish in a small, but growing pond. A byproduct of this thinking is that one does not need a large investment to experience asymmetric returns, and I know L1 chains like Pulsechain, that are simply ETH chain without VC money are more decentralized. Fux.io and 2fux.io solves the two issues as I see it. So tune in for that interview this weekend, and I will be getting an education too. As follows, forms my major cryptos part of my portfolio combining a weekly update on monthly trends and the broader supertrend indicator. Again, to repeat, I am using Heikin-Ashi candles on a monthly chart so small to mild market noise is removed from sight. When I see indecision in momentum from this means, I simply move to a tight stop loss and you will see the price level in the table. Otherwise I am not susceptible to scam wicks or very quick short-lived corrections. My thesis is to escape a 2+ month correction, not a day or week-long correction, as I want to stake my assets to earn extra elsewhere by single-sided staking, providing liquidity, or auto-compounding in a balancer vault somewhere. As you will see by the heading of this article, I see big older code being forked over to better, more decentralized chains, more automation, higher APR percent via voting rights, and cross-chain interoperability too. Give this article a couple extra claps to let me know if you would like me to increase coverage of my LP farming experiences as I test out the battle between the new players versus the older established players from the perspective of the average user. Quick news, SparkSwap.xyz on Pulsechain is incorporating DEX 5v3 balancer vaults and ETFs from the team over at DexFinance.com with auto-compounding with a self-proclaimed up to 10% better APR percentage returns when compared with other LP balancer/vault style auto-compounder protocols. DexFinance.com is about to add Pulsechain to their already impressive amount of L2 chain compatibility for their vaults as pictured below. Don't miss the live interview in OutTG group at the weekend, but I will post the recording next week if it clashes with your time zone. Until next week, be good. SBG, follow our Telegram announcements t.me, or follow our video transcript of our articles rumble.com. Disclaimer, the opinions expressed are my own, they do not reflect the opinion of any companies mentioned. This is intended as entertainment and education, and any advice is general in nature as I do not know your personal circumstances. Seek a professional advisor for personal financial advice. Never take investment advice from gorillas.